Hi, everyone. My name's Katie. Thanks for practicing today. So today we're going to do kind of let's call it a flow and grow, okay? So I just want to think about, like, as we're moving through the moves, just maybe reaching a little bit more, just extending a little bit more than maybe we usually do, but obviously not to the point of anything hurting, okay? So we're going to start lying down on our backs first. So come all the way down. Oh, and you can kind of walk your feet in towards your bum, adjust here a little bit. Roll into the big toe side of your feet, and then to the pinky toe side, your heel, and then back and around. Just identify all sides, okay? And then bring your palms and let them touch the ground beneath you, your support. Because a lot of times it's hard to grow, it's hard to feel comfortable or safe to stretch or express ourselves if we don't have a strong foundation. So feel your stable foundation beneath you. And just settle in for a moment. All right, let's go ahead and bring your feet and just kind of press, like you're pressing the ceiling away. And here is where we can start to think about, let me press it how I think as far as I want to go. And then just do a tiny bit more. Press it a little bit more. Really feel that in the backs of your legs. Almost just like you're walking here. Walking on the ceiling a little bit, just back and forth here. And go ahead and bring your feet in. So you're kind of at a 90, like this, with your knees. So let's say you're like this, and this is uncomfortable in your low back. Just bring your knees in a little bit closer to you. So it doesn't have to be an exact 90, okay? From here, take your knees over while engaging your core. Take your knees over towards the right, and then take your hands over towards the left. And here we're going to press. Again, we're pressing a little bit more than we normally would. So go to where you normally would stop, and then just press it a tiny bit more, okay? Feel the engagement in your core as your knees are going one direction, your arms are going the other, okay? Keeping mindful of pressing your back into the mat, okay? And then let's bring it back to center. Let's stretch our hands above our head, stretch our feet as wide as we want, as low as we want. Don't hurt your back, okay? So it's not a competition. Hug it in. And then take your knees to the left now, and then we're going to press with our hands to the right. And then let's bring it back in. Extend arms and feet, and then hug that back in. Let's do it again. So knees go to right, arms go to left. If you want, you can always straighten your feet if that calls to you. You can just straighten one leg too. Maybe that feels better. Pull that back in. Stretch it all out. I'm sneaking in our core work early, guys. If you didn't tell. All right, knees go to left. Hands go to right. Stretch it. Again, we have options here, extending legs or not. Push your hands a little bit more. And then back to center. Extend it out. We're growing. We're stretching. We're reaching. And then hug it in. Okay. From here, let's roll side to side so we kind of give our back a little bit of a massage. And then we're going to take ourselves all the way to the side and come up, okay? Press yourself up, and we're going to come to tabletop. Grab a towel if you got a bum knee, Okay, I had recently had a procedure done, so I got a knee that's a little bit more sensitive than the other ones. So I'm gonna grab a towel, okay? Put it under if you need to, or both if you need to for that support, okay? And we're gonna come to tabletop. And here we're just gonna circle ourselves, press, as we come to the center, press your head a little bit more forward and then take it back. Just warming up, growing, breaking out of our usual a little bit, keeping your low belly in. And then let's reverse our circle. Take it this way. All right, so I got the idea for this grow themed practice for my daughter. Actually, this is her little, you can keep circling. This is her little seed she grew. And if you could, sorry, I'll show you close. In the middle of our practice. She grew these seeds. And she was so surprised that they were doing well. Okay, from there, let's just take Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Okay, press it out here. Really enjoy your down dog. Extend your right foot back, okay? Lift your right foot. Bend your knee and then bring your right ankle above your left knee and then press back, okay? From here, we're just gonna fall into a fallen triangle. Rotate. Really reach and grow. Again, we're reaching more than we usually do. Lift your hips, land it down. All right. Press it back out. Same thing. Left leg extends back. Bend your knee, cross it above your right knee, press out. And when you're ready, extend your left leg towards your right and then come up. Come to a fallen triangle, other side. Press your left hand. Reach with your right. Lift your hips. And then bring it back down, back to Adho Mukha. So anyway, all right, from Adho Mukha, let's come to tabletop. And then let's come to gate pose. So kickstand your right foot to a 90. Extend your left toes straight forward. Reach up. Again, we're reaching way more than we normally do. Reach back, feel that stretch. So she was surprised that her plant was growing so well. And I said, well, Sophia, that's her name. I said, of course it is, because we've been watering it. We've been taking care of it. We've been giving it sunlight. All those things. All right, let's come up. Reach with your right arm over your right ear. Left arm extends down. So it's kind of like us too, right? If we don't pay attention, check in on ourselves. How, are we doing okay? Are we getting dried up like the flower? Are we feeding ourselves good? Are we drinking water? Are we sleeping? Are we looking after ourselves? Same thing. To grow beautifully, we have to make sure we're okay. Check in with yourself sometime. And I hope that that's what yoga can do. Help us check in with ourselves. Unwind all of that. And then roll. So now your left foot's still extended back, okay? And all your knees are pointing straight forward. Okay, let's lift up your left leg, flex your toe. Bend your knee, and then bring it back. I'm going to tuck our toe, come back to Adho Mukha. Right foot's extend back, bend your knee in towards your armpit, and then cross your right ankle above your left knee. Press your hips back. When you're ready, rotate your toes towards the left. Reach up, fallen triangle. Reach a little bit more. Press the mat away. Land your hand down, back to Adho Mukha. Press out. Left foot goes back. Reach, reach, reach. Bend your knee, cross your ankle. press it out. Now either stay here, or if you're ready, rotate everything towards the right and come up to fallen triangle. Growing, reaching, lifting, and then sweep your hand down, back to Adho Mukha. Come onto your tippy toes, lower yourself back down to tabletop. We're going to kickstand and do gate on the other side. Let's kickstand your foot, your left foot to a 45. Right foot extends out. Reach up and back here. And when you're ready, bring yourself all the way up. Right hand extends down, right leg, left arm goes by ear. Sweep yourself back around, rotate everything straight forward, okay? Keeping your right foot extended back, lift it up. Bend it and bring it in to meet your left. All right, let's tuck our toes, come back to Adho Mukha. And then walk your feet to your hands. Keep a little bend in your knees, forward fold. Go ahead and put your palms under the pads of your feet. And then you can kind of start to straighten your legs. Feel that a little bit deeper. A little bit more than normal. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. And here we're just going to imagine you're kind of climbing here, reaching and climbing. Opposite arms, bending your knees, reaching one at a time and growing here. All right, and then let's just settle it all down at our hearts. Anjali Mudra. All right, when you're ready, let's step it wide. Got your knees bent, and we're just going to swing it a little bit side to side here. And then bring your hands in the center, and we're going to bend our knees as we come up, and then just reach out to star pose, okay? So we're kind of bending down. We're building this energy, okay? A few bends here. Building the energy up. Getting everything ready to grow, okay? And when you're ready, inhale out. Looks like a shooting star, okay? Kind of fun, huh? Let's do it again. And we're doing squats too, so come on. How much better can we get here? Building it, building our foundation. Heat, stability, strength. Cultivating a love and awareness for ourselves. Ready? Oh, let it all go. And then with your fingertips, reach back a little bit more. And then let's exhale it all down. And just kind of let it hang. Let your fingertips hang. Let your head hang. Let's bend our knees. Take our hips side to side here. And move this out. And we're going to walk our hands forward, okay? Rotate your toes so they're straight forward. And we're going to press to a wide legged down dog. And then press back a little bit more. And then walk your hands back to center. We're going to walk our hands over towards your right leg. With your left hand, grab onto your right shin. With your right hand, just start to reach up. Sweep your right hand down. Let's walk ourselves over to the left leg. Grab onto your left shin. Left hand goes up. So you're holding your left shin with your right hand. And then bring it down. And we're going to walk our feet in, heel toe it, okay? Ready to come to a squat if you want to, okay? And from here, you can bring your left hand down, right arm reaches up. It's called sun catcher pose. Again, we're reaching, growing, stretching out a little bit more. And then you can switch sides. Left arm goes up, right arm goes down. And then bring it back. And then if you want to gently bring yourself down to seated from squat. All right. And we'll come into butterfly pose. So bring the bottoms of your feet together, okay? All right. And here, just kind of adjust your sit bones. We can rock back and forth here a little bit. You can start to work in, keeping your back straight, shoulders down. Whatever extent you want your butterfly to be. You can even come to more of a diamond, okay? Wherever you're at. All right, and when you're ready, let's make our way back to our backs here. Okay, all the way down. And then walk your feet up towards your bum. And we're gonna extend our feet straight up. Cross your right knee over your left and then reach for the tops of your feet. So you come to bicycle ride. And when you're ready, just take your bicycle. If your right leg is on top, take your bicycle all the way to the left. So if your left leg's on top, take your bicycle all the way to the right. And this is gentle and kind and loving. Extend your arms out at your shoulder height and then look to your right. And then pull your low belly, bring your knees back, undo that, and then give yourself a hug. So bring your knees to your chest. And then we're going to do the other side. So feet go straight up, left knee goes over right. Ride your bicycle. And then take your knees towards your left. Arms extend out, look towards, take your knees towards your right. Arms extend out and look towards your left. Pull everything back into center. And then give yourself another hug. And we can set up for Savasana. So press your head in the mat and lower your shoulders down. Go ahead and relax your ankles. Relax your toes. Relax your knees, relax your nose. Relax your hips and your heart and your fingers and your elbows and your shoulders. Relax your eyes and your jaw, and your ears. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Extend your fingers out. Reach, reach, reach through your palms more than you normally stretch them. Point your toes, bend your knees. And then take everything to the side and press yourself up. You can come to seated or Savasana. And here, go ahead and interlace your fingers and press it out. Reach it up. Drop your shoulders down and then just let it all fall. Thank you for flowing and growing with me. May you be okay. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you continue to be awesome and may you progress. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you again. Take care.